Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-May 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. I've missed you guys so much. Thank you for your patience, your understanding. May and June are going to be very busy months for me because I'm getting married. So there's a lot of planning to be done, a lot of events I have to go to, and I really do appreciate you guys as a soul tribe and waiting it out for me and being so supportive as these readings get out. And if you're new to the channel, you don't know what I'm talking about, this is your first time clicking in, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope that you find the messages that you're seeking by being guided to this reading. So let's get all in it. This is a general love reading for the sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Taurus. This will not resonate with every Taurus that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message is going to be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Taurus, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Taurus. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Taurus and cross watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Taurus, let's get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit only for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right, so let's see what's happening from now to the end of May in love and romance for my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And with this reading, Taurus, I am tuning into an energy that's in or around your energetic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment. Whether you are single or you're taken, whether you're together with this person or currently separated from this person, apart from this energy, let's see whose energy is coming through for you right now and why, and what they have to say, what you need to know about love and romance from now to the end of the month. So what is the energy spirit that's surrounding Taurus in love and romance right now? Already I'm seeing the letter M, as in Max, as in Madeline. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. Ooh, keep an open mind. Interesting. I don't see this card very often, and it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I feel, Taurus, there's someone who you've caught their eye and they're really interested. They've been developing a crush, and with this person, I don't know, Taurus, you're kind of a little bit guarded, and I wonder if you're guarded for these main reasons, but it could be anything. For some of you, it's like you don't know how to read this person, you don't know what their intentions are, you don't know why they're approaching you is for the correct reasons. So you're keeping your guard up for that. Others of you, this is not your usual type of person that you date, interact with. Some of you could come from different cultures, different backgrounds, different ethnicities. And this is just not your usual type, but there's something about them that's really intriguing you. But you're still kind of wondering, you know, if this person really is here to provide you something fulfilling, is going to be someone that's worthwhile, or if it's going to be a waste of your time. But Spirit is saying something about keeping an open mind. And I feel, Taurus, this person is very persistent with you. I feel that they're always the first to reach out. They're the first ones to kind of connect with you, want to see how your day's going. They send smiley faces after all their text messages. They're really interested in you. I don't know what you did, but it's got them really curious, really intrigued, really inspired to get to know you. I almost feel for some of you, you're just talking on social media right now or through a dating app. For some of you, you haven't met this person face to face yet. Only for some, and that's just confirmation. And others of you, if you have, you've met through a dating app and it's like clicking, but it's not all the way there. I don't know. I'm seeing champagne for some reason. Someone may like to drink mimosas, a glass of champagne. Someone may be a little bit bougie or describe them as bougie, but I think there's some element of this person why that's coming up is because they really want to impress you. They really want to impress you. And I think like you guys, they're going to start to ask you out on more dates, to do more things, to show you who they are. I feel like it's going to be like a concert they want to invite you to, or like a barbecue, or like a friend get together where they can show you to their friends. But they're really interested in pursuing this with you, Taurus. But they wonder if you are kind of feeling the same about them, or if it's just the guard you kind of have up so you don't show too much too soon. Kind of similar to Aquarius's energy, but not exactly. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, or if you have Aquarius in your chart, I suggest checking out the Aquarius reading to see if there's messages for you there. Let's keep going. Ooh, a Taurus. Interesting. You are like an angel. And the letter A is sticking out to me now too. First, middle, last initial. Your A as in like Andrew, as in, Allison, right? But Taurus, they're falling in love. And they're falling in love kind of fast. Like they think you're perfect. They think you're ideal. They think, just beyond your physical looks. Of course, they find you attractive, but it's like there's this energy about you, this soul, this kindness, this I don't know, there's something about you that's really making them feel so right in this, that you are their person. But when I picked up this card, I heard that part from Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears, that I'm not that innocent. So I wonder, Taurus, if you're worried if this person kind of is putting you on this like pedestal to fall from, or if you think like, I don't know, this person is already up talking you and is kind of making you a little bit nervous in some way. Or you're wondering too if this person is only putting out their best foot forward to impress you, to reel you in. And then if they're just going to reveal some sort of darker side later, and maybe some of you actually dealt with people like that, right? Where it's like, at first they were everything. They were perfect. They were suave. They were charismatic. They were charming. They were very good looking. But then when you started to actually date them, when you were in a relationship with them, they showed you a whole nother side. And that's something you don't want to get into again, Taurus. I feel a lot of you kind of left a situation that you were heartbroken by. I don't feel like it's still a painful thing in your heart, but that you'll always remember. And from learning from that experience, you kind of have this caution and this guard that this person is sensing too, but they're willing to break it down. They want the walls to come down between the two of you because they're completely captivated by you. I'm seeing like a pool or a hot tub, maybe that someone has at their home, at their apartment complex, townhouse. Maybe there's a picture you guys posted recently in your bathing suits that they've been looking at. Something about a pool for some of you, that's confirmation as well. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, a Pisces. Doesn't have to be the case. But let's see what the tarot has to say. With the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection that they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Taurus? Interesting. We got the High Priestess out here. Pisces energy, Cancer energy for me as a reader. I'm going to go ahead and wait to have all the cards out on the table before I show them to you guys. That makes sense. Wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. Taurus, seriously, this person's really, really feeling you. And I think you are starting to know that too. And maybe even some of you are starting to feel this person, but it's like, I don't want to get heartbroken again. That's someone's biggest fear. Yours or theirs, I don't know. But it's like, I don't want to get hurt again. I'm taking things slow. But I don't think you have anything to fear from this person, Taurus, honestly. Okay. Wow, yeah. All right. So bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Some of you could be dealing with Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. Does not have to be the case. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know when you guys met. For some of you, it was October specifically, or around Halloween, maybe even for some of you guys. You met this person last fall, or reconnected with someone. I don't know. But there's been a lot they've been trying to make work that they've been wanting to hold back. And I feel for some of you, this is whoever is the one that has the wall, right? That has the guard. You or them. And it's like starting to get harder to hold it all together to keep this front up. Some of you, your birthdays are May 10th. Clearly, there's 2 10s here. Some of you could be seeing 1010 as a number synchronicity. And there is some sort of completion that's meant to happen at the end of May. And I feel it's this guard that's been up, this wall that's been up that is meant to be torn down. But with this 10 of Wands, it's been a lot to try to keep it together. Someone has been working hard to hold it all together, to pursue this, to, make someone understand or realize how much and how hard they're going to be willing to work to have this with you, Taurus. They don't want to let you go. They don't want to, move on to anyone else. They're so made up in their minds of how interested they are with you. They've definitely dropped all other options. Before they met you, they may have been talking to other people. When they met you, bye. Why would I need to talk to you when I have Taurus? That's the kind of situation they see themselves in. But, I do feel whoever's been really patient here, the patience is wearing a tiny bit thin because they want to have the 10 of Cups with you. The 10 of Cups is here. They want to bring this to exposure of you two being together, showing you off, telling everyone that you guys are together, but there has been some stagnancy or there has been some blockages. And I think it's from either someone holding on to situations and things that happened in the past that, yes, they were definitely meant to help you discern better, but they weren't meant to project into current relationships. They weren't meant to haunt you. Whoever needs to hear that. The past really is the past, and I really do feel with whatever lessons you had to learn from that have been learned. But I do think someone's scared to fully fall into this in case that were to happen again. And I get it, it's scary, but I think that's the one thing holding someone back. Someone does weightlifting, CrossFit, or someone's on the thicker side and it looks good with curves in all the right places. And yes, men can be thick too. Just putting that out there. Specifically thick thighs. Someone has thick, sexy thighs that someone really loves. Or a really sexy back, like back dimples, maybe a back tattoo or something along those lines. But someone has really been trying to work hard here to impress the other person, to get the other person to trust them. But it's been a struggle a little bit. So let's dive right on in. How they feel about you, Taurus, is the High Priestess. Pisces energy, Cancer energy. So there's something mysterious about you, I feel, with this High Priestess vibes. You're very intuitive. You're very empathic. You pick up on energies. You pick up on, there's just no fooling you, deceiving you. You read right through people. And this person knew that about you from the get-go. They knew you were a little bit cautious because of that. And that you've really been trying to discern correctly so you don't fall in love again just to be heartbroken. Some of you are astrologers, psychics, mediums, tarot readers, and they kind of do like that. It's new to them. They never met anyone that has been quite into it like you, but they're intrigued. They find you to be a deep person. You're not surface level. You have a lot of different layers to you. And there's more than meets the eye is kind of what I'm hearing. When you start to open up, you have profound insight. Things that, you say that they've never really heard before or thought of in a way, but you kind of make them open their mind and expand their minds a bit. You're very wise. And a lot of you, even if you are younger in age, let's just say you've been through a lot. And that has helped you kind of go through building this tough skin. But deep down, you are a little bit emotional. You are a bit sensitive, but you don't show people that. But they feel it, and they feel this psychic, strong connection to you. They always think of you. Like the universe, like communicates through numbers, through symbols, through synchronicities, messages about you. And I think you receive the same ones about them too, Taurus. Someone is very playful with their makeup, like likes to wear eyeliner with the wing at the end, or vibrant colors, contours, different shades of lipsticks that someone likes to play with, or maybe someone has been trying on different looks. I don't know, but if you've changed your look in a way, even if that's hair color, haircut, they like the look you've been rocking with. But yeah, I feel, Taurus, this sensitivity or this guard that you have up really does intrigue them. They really realize you are this sensitive, sweet soul, but that doesn't want to be hurt. You kind of already feel each other out very strongly. Even if you guys are into different interests, or initially, you like different kinds of music, come from different parts of the world, there's still some sort of draw to each other that is intriguing. They find you very intriguing, very mysterious, I'm hearing Crazy, Sexy, Cool, which is a TLC album. And I don't know if you guys know TLC, great group, by the way. But it's kind of like they're getting that vibe from you that is very interesting. And I'm getting already that they haven't met anyone quite like you, Taurus. Spiritually or just overall, right? And someone could wear a fleece jacket quite frequently, or someone that has like a jacket with fleece at the collar. But what they think about you is the Hermit card. Yeah, so Virgo energy. Yeah, they think you're a little bit withdrawn. They think you're a little bit reserved, maybe even a little bit shy at times, right? And they think maybe, as long as it's been taking for you guys to kind of develop this, build this, they do kind of worry at times if you would just rather be single or rather be alone, even if that's not what you want, or vice versa. This could be what they're doing with you, right, Taurus? But there's a sense that someone is just kind of more introverted, a little bit more reserved, that just doesn't put their feelings out there, their heart out there to be exposed, to be walked all over. And again, with the Hermit, like I mentioned in Scorpio's reading, the Hermit is all about withdrawing for reflection and for healing. And so, Taurus, I don't know if this person knows your background or your story, or you've recently told them something kind of deep about yourself, about your life story, but they know you've been through a lot. Maybe you even told them about your ex-relationship that put you through hell. And they think you're a strong person for it, though. I don't know, for some of you, they do kind of admire your strength and who you are, and they respect you for it. Know that, Taurus. But you have been a little bit silent lately, a little bit reserved, but that hasn't stopped them. That makes them want to help you, I kind of feel like, for some of you. They want you to let them in a little bit more so they can see what they can do to help you understand better. And someone that has a faux fur rug or throw over on their bed or in their bedroom. Really random, but it's meant for someone out there. What they like the most about you is the Nine of Cups. Pisces energy. Yeah, I mean, the Nine of Cups has been appearing in everyone's reading thus far, card of the series. And what I feel similarly to the other signs is what I'm feeling here with you, especially with you, Taurus. You have everything they'd want in an ideal partner. You are sexy. You are intriguing. You are fun when you show that inner side to yourself. There's a lot that you have that makes them really happy. The conversations particularly that you have with this person, your depth, your intrigue level. You have everything they'd want in another person, in another ideal person, but this is the type where you're kind of afraid they're putting you already on a pedestal, Taurus, for some of you. Like they've texted you those things like you're so perfect, or you're everything, smiley face. And again, you're just kind of wondering if they're just saying these things out of a different incentive for some. Like some of you are really wondering if this is like too good to be true, if this person's being too sweet to just, you know, have a good time and run away with it, walk away from it. But, you know, this is also kind of making me draw to this card here of like, you are like an angel. I really do feel, Taurus, they think you're a beautiful person, an awesome person from the inside out. Some of you may do work that involves like social work or helping people, healing people. You could be healers, nurses, psychics, light workers. And they really find you to be someone that does it not for like the money, but because it's part of your life purpose. It's what makes you happy for some of you. And they think that's amazing. But yeah, I really do think, Taurus, this is just talking about who you are at a soul level. And they find you to be a really kind, generous, sweet person when you open up that side to yourself. But what they don't like about you is the Knight of Pentacles. So Virgo energy, a little bit slow moving, a little bit reserved, cautious. But you know, as much crap as the Knight of Pentacles gets, I think the Knight of Pentacles is my favorite knight, and I'll tell you why. The Knight of Pentacles does not move, does not pursue unless something is in their interest, unless something is going to prove to fruition, is going to prove that is valuable. And the Knight of Pentacles takes a good time to make it work, because the Knight of Pentacles is smart enough to realize that when you rush into things, when you just start diving into a relationship without really knowing the person, without knowing all sides to them, if there are hiding certain things that they're not showing, then it's not going to work. So the Knight of Pentacles does move a little bit slowly, but for the right reasons. And again, Taurus, like this person's so into you, I don't think this is like the biggest deal. But they do find you to maybe even to be slow in communication, slow to reply, slow to call back, or just everything has still, you know, they've been trying to get you to be theirs or to date exclusively, but you've still been kind of putting it off in a way, or saying, I'm not ready yet, I want to take time, I want to move slowly. And that's something they don't like about you or this situation. What they like about this connection is the Ten of Cups, Pisces energy. And what I heard when I picked up this card is that I can see myself being with you. They can see themselves like being in a relationship with you, having a family with you for some of you. You know, just going on trips with you specifically, traveling with you. Maybe you guys have started to talk about like a vacation. Maybe you went on a vacation with this person. They're talking about traveling with you soon, especially now that, you know, the pandemic's slowing down a little bit, restrictions are being lifted. They have plans. And especially if their family's in a different part of the country or the world, let's just say, they want you to meet their family, because family's close to them, for sure. Maybe even for some of you, it's like you haven't met their kids yet, or they haven't met your kids yet, but they are ready. They're ready now to have you introduced to the kids or to be introduced to your kids. And they're looking to impress them as well, to show them a good time for some. But with this Ten of Cups, yeah, they really see themselves being with you and being all into it with their whole heart. This is love here. This is honest, genuine feelings here. And I think that's what you were kind of afraid of, Taurus, is that if they're genuine, if they're really here to, you know, have a relationship with me, to build something with me, or they just here to have their good time and be on their way, I don't see that in the cards for them. I don't see that's who they are. But I can see if you dealt with that type of energy in the past, why you would be afraid of it. But they want to prove to you that they can give you the Ten of Cups, Taurus. Someone really likes the missionary position because they like looking at your face. If you are physically involved with this person, they love seeing how they make you react physically in bed. And someone could have a really cool haircut, I think. or recently got a really cool haircut. That's coming through as well. But what they don't like about the connection is the Sun card. Not a bad card to have in this placement, honestly. Leo energy. There's so much more they want out of this. There's so much more they can see themselves having in this. But again, you see that wall dividing them, right? If only this could all happen now. If only Taurus gives me that chance and I would show them how happy I can make them. But there's still that blockage there. It's like the one thing keeping them away from you, whatever that's, you know, some sort of guard, some sort of wall, some sort of trust issue. That I don't think has to do with what this person has done, but just in general, right? But with the Sun in this position, clearly it's just, we could have it all. We really could have it all, but we don't have it yet. And I want it. I want it so badly with Taurus. I wonder what the last step is. That's how it kind of feels. There's like a final test that you're kind of putting them through. You're just waiting to see one more thing from them. I don't know. Kind of want to clarify the Sun, so let's clarify. Tell me more about this Sun card. So it's the Queen of Fire in reverse. Interesting. Yeah. So Aries energy. Okay, if you guys haven't been physical with them, they wonder if you're sexually attracted to them as much as they are to you. They wonder if they're doing something wrong physically. But I think for those of you who, again, you just don't want to get played, you're just kind of holding out so you could see if it's really, they're really going to stick through it without the sex, without the passion, without the fleeting, you know, bygone lust. You really don't want to fall into that again. But it's kind of making them feel a little bit insecure about themselves if, you know, you really do feel them out that way, or if there is a problem in bed they wonder about. For some of you, that's how it kind of feels here. Or if even more so recently, I don't know if it's because it's around your birthday or around some sort of anniversary, but you haven't been as engaged and as, you know, pursuing this as much as you may have been a few months ago, or if there has been stagnancy in this. The Tower card. Yeah, I really do feel you're just reserving yourself, or they're reserving themselves from you because they just want to make sure this is all just not BS. That this is all just not something they build high hopes for it to all just crash down. So you have been definitely a little bit more reserved, or they have, right? You haven't been engaging, pursuing, hot to trot. You've been trying to wait it out. But it's sending them mixed messages for some of you. Or it's sending them to you. Highest hopes is the Page of Cups. So water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They're hoping that everything they feel is true. Everything they feel about this with you, you feel the same way. That this could develop more from just a crush, from just seeing where this could go to be an absolute, to be a final. You've made them fall in love with you, Taurus. I mean, and it's not anything you purposely meant to, but they do care. They do have good feelings. They write about you for some of you, if they journal or blog, or maybe this is something you resonate with. They post things on social media that are meant for you or inspired by you. Especially things that are involved love and romance, like certain passages or certain, you know, you see on Instagram on the travel or explore page, something that kind of resonates with you. They repost that and it's about you. For some of you, you were wondering that. It absolutely was. But they're hoping they can open you up a little bit more, to open your heart more, to trust this, because their heart is yours, Taurus. Now they kind of want to see if your heart is theirs too. I even feel like someone could have a heart tattoo, whether that's like an outline of a heart or whatever, right? But yeah, they're hoping they can get you to trust this, to open up to this, to start to feel comfortable with this, because I really don't think they're looking to break your heart. Not with the cards I see. Not with the energy I'm picking up on. Deepest fears, King of Swords. Aquarius energy. That you're going to go cold on them. That you're going to be kind of quick and swift about breaking things off. That you're going to protect yourself. Or this is what you're worried about them, right? A distance, a cold, a suddenness that is just so different than what has been shown before. Again, right? Like that's someone's fear because they went through that in a past relationship where things were lovey, when things were, you know, really feeling romantic and absolutely amazing. It switches to something being cold and distant. That's what I kind of get with this. When someone likes to wear socks with sandals or socks with slides, that's someone's go-to comfy look type of thing, maybe to wear around the house or to do errands with. But yeah, I think that's just the suddenness and the cutting out for someone's protection. That's what someone's really afraid of. Wow. All right, Taurus, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what's likely to happen, unfold, what are they likely to do by the end of the month? Are they going to do something to convince you or to show you that they're really all there? Are they going to surprise you, or are they just going to do something that's really going to hurt you? Let's go ahead and take this to extended reading. I'm going to turn this card here to show you the likely outcome of the situation, what they're likely to do by the end of the month. And I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this connection, to ask Spirit if there's anything else you need to know about this person or a situation so you can make the best decision for yourself. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Taurus, I really hope that this has resonated with you, has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's going on in your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Want to win a free 30-minute personal reading with me? This is the last reading I'm going to give away for the next few months, and I pick one lucky subscriber to win this free reading with me. So if you're interested in winning a personal reading with me or seeing how you can enter your chance to win, open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there in case you're interested. I love you, Taurus, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Taurus.